What's up, guys, and welcome back to Hope in the Desert. It's Game 7. You know the stakes. Everybody is available, and we're ready to get right into this. I have decided it's going to be Kyle Wright on the mound. Honestly, I can't fully explain it. I just trust him. So he's going to be starting for us. In our starting lineup, since we're against a right-handed pitcher with the DH, George Valera going to be leading off, followed by Jazz Chisholm, Luis Gonzalez, Seth Beer, Eduardo Escobar, Nolan Jones, Adalberto Mondesi, Ronnie Dawson, and Carson Kelly. On the other side, it's going to be Bradley Zimmer, Jake Bowers, Jose Ramirez, JD Martinez, Bobby Bradley, Francisco Lindor, Kai Tom, Ketel Marte, and Kevin Plawecki. Carlos Carrasco on the mound. Let's get into it. And here we are, George Valera, ready to hopefully take us into the promised land, leading off against Carlos Carrasco, who's been pretty good this season. He's going to strike out. And a good start for Carlos Carrasco, who has been pretty solid in this postseason as well. 7 earned runs over 17 innings pitched. Let's see how he does against Jazz Chisholm. Here's the pitch and another strikeout. So 2 straight strikeouts for Carlos Carrasco on only 9 pitches. Luis Gonzalez up for us. What can Luis do? He's going to strike out as well. So 3 strikeouts to start the game for Carlos Carrasco. Incredibly impressive. Let's see how we can get going with Kyle Wright. Of course, those 2 earned runs over the course of the postseason, but only a 2.08 ERA for Kyle Wright. Let's see if he can strike out Bradley Zimmer and match his counterpart. He can. Excellent. Then Jake Bowers and Ramirez behind him. That's hit pretty deep into right field. Is it going to get down? I think we're under it, and we are. Luis Gonzalez gets it for the second out of the inning. And now Jose Ramirez, the star of this Cleveland team, up to bat. And he will walk. So not ideal for us. Some contact and a walk, and JD Martinez looming. Still just as good at hitting the ball as he is in current day. Let's see what he can do. There's a steal attempt. I think Carson Kelly has him covered. He does. What a throw by Carson Kelly to end the first inning. Spectacular stuff. And we move to the top of the second. And Seth Beer. And that's a walk for him, and looks like Carlos Carrasco has been injured. So they're going to have to put in a new pitcher. It's Jonathan Holder. Obviously, they're going to their bullpen a lot sooner than they'd like. And Carrasco was having a pretty excellent start before the injury. Doesn't change anything for us, really. Just another right-handed pitcher. And Eduardo Escobar at the dish. He's been so good for us all year. And there's another one into the gap in left center field. And this could be a double bagger. It is. Seth Beer probably not fast enough to come home. He'll stay at third, I think. No, he's going to try for home. And I think he's going to get it too. Seth Beer scores. Escobar, the RBI double. Fantastic stuff. And he really has been so good for us all year. And he just seems to come up clutch. And we are leading 1-0 in Game 7 of the World Series. Nolan Jones at the plate. Don't want to get ahead of myself yet. Nolan Jones, he hits that to second and then to first. That's the first out of the inning. Gets Escobar to third. Jones was kind of a match day inclusion in the squad. I was debating whether to put him or Moustakas. Neither one of them have been doing much this postseason. Either way, that takes us to Mondesi with Escobar at third. A 2-run lead would be awesome. And we might just get it. This looks like it's over the head of Kai Tom. No, it's not. He makes an amazing catch, but Escobar will score. So we do make it 2-0. Great hit by Mondesi, but an amazing play out in left field by Kai Tom. Ronnie Dawson now. 2 outs, 2 balls. What can he do with it? He hits it right at the second baseman, and that is going to do it for us in the second inning. But we get 2 runs, and Kyle Wright has to be feeling a lot better about himself now. Facing JD Martinez with empty bases. Can we get the out? That's hit up the middle. No, not going to be able to be played. I really thought The Jazz might have had that, but he didn't. So Martinez at first and Bobby Bradley behind. Not a ton of breaks in this Cleveland lineup for Kyle Wright. That is a strikeout, though. And that's the first out of the inning. Francisco Lindor up now. Thinking about getting somebody warm in the bullpen. It's maybe a little early for that, though. That's into center field. Valera makes the catch. Excellent work by him. And Tom up at the plate, probably the weakest hitter in this lineup. And we should get him out. We do. Another strikeout. There we go. Kyle Wright still looking pretty good. He's starting to get a little tired, though. The stamina's not quite there for him since he's been in the bullpen. Not fully stretched out. Kelly will face Jonathan Holder. The pitch, and this one is hit at the shortstop. I think that's going to be an out, and it is. So that's the first out of the inning. Good play by Lindor to Bradley. And our lineup turns over. So we'll finish out this inning. And then we'll start going until runners in scoring position. That one's hit at Lindor again, and that is another out. Valera down. Chisholm up. Holder's been fairly decent. That is popped up into center field. Unfortunately, that's going to be another out for us, and that's going to end the inning. So, Ketel Marte, the man we traded away. Kyle Wright at 29 pitches. I reckon he can go to about 50, but I'm not sure. It just depends on when and if he gets into trouble. He'll face Marte at least. And that one is hit right at Jazz. That should be an easy out, and it is. And that is the first out of the inning. Kevin Plawecki up. And that is hit to Jazz again. He is gobbling him up over there at shortstop as he has all season. And we're coasting through this inning. 35 pitches now for Kyle Wright. And Bradley Zimmer hits this one into left field. I think that's going to be caught by Jazz Chisholm. There you go. 3 outs put away for him. And we go to the top of the fourth, where we'll go to runners in scoring position after we watch how Luis Gonzalez does, because I'm always interested. That is hit up the middle. Excellent stuff. So we know we have a man on base. Let's see if we can make anything out of it. And we cannot. So that is a disappointing inning. We'll see if Kyle Wright can make it through this one without putting anybody in scoring position. And he does. So 4 solid innings from him. Let's check the stamina on Kyle Wright. He is... That's not the right screen. I'm sure he's getting tired at 59 pitches, though, so let's get somebody up in the bullpen. Who do we want to go to in the middle innings? We want to finish with Evans, obviously, and Lopez, so that's the last 2 innings taken care of in theory. So to get us there, I'm thinking... I think maybe we put in Duplantier to get us through a couple of innings. And then we go from there. Because if we can get 8, 9, and 7 as well with Ginkel, he just has to give us 5, 6, and that would be it. So I think that's the plan for now. Let's see how we do in this inning. And we get Adalberto Mondesi on second base with 2 outs. 2 balls, the count. Johnny Venters has been put into the game. Great comeback story after so many Tommy John surgeries, if I'm remembering correctly. Carson Kelly at the plate. We could really use a big hit. That is deep into center field. Is it going to get down? It will. And that's going to score Mondesi and bring in Kelly to second, I think. It will. Excellent stuff by Kelly, an RBI double to give us a 3-0 lead. And now George Valera. Such strange splits, but he's an amazing hitter against lefties. Let's see what he can do against Johnny Venters. And he is going to walk. So 2 aboard now for Jazz Chisholm. He's been having an amazing postseason. 895 OPS. Give us something big, Jazz. That is huge. It's down into left center field. That's going to be a double at least, I'm sure. Will we bring home 2? It's going to be a decision for me. All the way back at the wall like that, I'm sending Valera. And I think he's going to make it. And he will, but the out was recorded at third. I didn't want him to go. So Chisholm tried for a triple, which I didn't want. We got the runner home, but then Chisholm was thrown out at third. That's really, really disappointing. But I guess, oh well. Duplantier now with a 5-run lead. We're going to put him in to follow. He's had a pretty decent postseason. He's our best pitcher. What can he do against Bobby Bradley? This one is weakly hit to the pitcher. That's the out. 1 down. And only 5 to go for Duplantier if he completes his stint as we want him to. Never quite works out that way, but we'll see. Lindor, that one's hit to Jazz Chisholm deep in the hole, but a good throw will get him, and it does. 2 outs now on 4 pitches for Duplantier. Can he get Tom as well? He can, swinging. And that is the end of the 5th. Excellent stuff from him. We'll go to runners in scoring position, and it just turns over. 3 up, 3 down for Johnny Venters, and now Ketel Marte back up for Duplantier. Didn't mean to rhyme that, but it did. Here we go. 2 balls, 1 strike. That is hit into right field, and it is just going to get down right in front of Gonzalez. It's only a single, but it's a runner on base nonetheless. And it means that Duplantier is going to have to go somewhat into the heart of this Cleveland lineup. How far, it's difficult to say. I think we need to get somebody up behind him, though, because I don't think he's going to make it through this inning. Do I trust Sherfy or do I trust Bradley more? It's got to be Bradley. He'll face Plawecki. And that is a wild pitch, and I think he's just tiring. And this is a bit of poor planning for me. I really thought he would be able to go 2 innings. But he's only been able to give us 14 pitches. Can he get Plawecki? That is hit pretty high and deep into left field, but I think it's going to be caught. It is. Dawson comes under it, and he holds the runner at second, so Marte is unable to advance. Archie Bradley is still cold. 1 out. I think it's okay to let him go against Zimmer. That is popped up into left field again. Dawson's under it. Looks like he's going to hold the runner again. So that's 2 outs. Duplantier is exhausted, but he's given us everything he has here. I'm going to let him go against Bowers, and if he doesn't get Bowers out, that's the end of his night. But he does. Of course he does. He's John Duplantier, and he was not going to let us down. He gets through his 2 innings, and now we can sit Bradley down and go with the original plan. So hopefully we can go Ginkel, Lopez, Evans to end the game. Let's see if we can get anything going here in the 7th. We cannot. So we'll put in Kevin Ginkel. He'll face Ramirez, Martinez, and Bradley, arguably the most dangerous part of this lineup. We've had faith in him all year. He's had a rough postseason. 3 earned runs over 3 1/3 innings pitched. But I believe he can get the job done here. And that is hit deep and long into center field. I gotta think that's gone. No, made at the warning track, Valera. Excellent catch. And Ginkel gets saved a little bit there. Let's see what he can do against Martinez. Here's the pitch. 2-strike count. That is hit back up the middle, and that's just going to get down in front of Valera. Nothing we could do against that. Just a little bloop hit into center. And now Ginkel will work with a man on base. He faces Bobby Bradley 0 for 2 today, and he walks him. So 2 men on now. And things are starting to get a little bit nervy. I think we need somebody warming up behind him. Maybe 2 guys. We'll get Bradley and Sherfy warming up. Lindor at the plate. He's a fantastic hitter. We all know that. And he's going to get this one up the middle. That may score a run. I think it will. No, Valera holds him. Good job by our defense, but I think we really need to get somebody else into this ballgame. Ginkel, I don't think, is going to hold it for us. He'll have to face Tom, though, because nobody's ready yet. And that's a strikeout. So he gets one. And he'll have to face Ketel Marte as well. Nobody's ready. I'm willing to give up a run if it means bringing in somebody that's fully warm and ready to get into this ballgame and getting out. Ketel Marte, is he going to do something heartbreaking? No, I think it's in foul territory. Can Kelly get there? He does. We're just squeaking by, but we're doing it. Oh, we are doing it so far. Sit down, boys. Sit down. It's time to get Yohan Lopez ready. He's going to struggle to get through an inning unless he's efficient, so we need to be mindful of that. But we don't want to waste our other bullets either. George Valera to lead off this inning. It's a 3-ball count, and he's going to get a walk out of it. Just going to slow things down here as we get into the 8th and the 9th. Nick Sandlin's going to come in, currently a prospect at AAA, I think, for Cleveland. Relief prospect. Not quite as good against left-handed batters, though. So we'll see if Chisholm can take advantage. This is going to be hit into left field. It's going to get down right in front of the left fielder. And that's going to be a single. Valera to second. And Luis Gonzalez up. Can he redeem himself for an awful postseason? He can't. I think it's going to be a double play. Oh, Luis. Oh, God. It's not been the magical postseason we were hoping for him. It has been the magical postseason we were hoping for Seth Beer. Can it continue? That is hit into left field, right field, excuse me. It's going to get down. It's going to score a run. And Seth Beer, the man of the hour, gives us one more run to work with. And Eduardo Escobar now hits this one deep into right field. That's gone. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Oh my goodness, Eduardo Escobar, how huge has he been for us? 8-0 for your Diamondbacks. Nolan Jones up. Doesn't even matter what he does at this point. He strikes out. It's fine. We're going to put in Yohan Lopez. I'm feeling good about this one. I'm feeling real good about this one. Kevin Plawecki, Bradley Zimmer, Jake Bauers. That's all we have to get through. And then it'll be the most dangerous part of the lineup for Evans if we do it right. Plawecki is up first, though. All strikeouts would be great, but we'll take anything. That's into center field for Valera, and I think he's got it. And he does. Routine fly ball for him. Bradley Zimmer up now. Just a brutal postseason, hitting under the Mendoza line. 183. Can Lopez strike him out? Yes, he can. Going well so far for Yohan Lopez. Can he get Jake Bauers to complete the trifecta? That's really long and deep. I think that's out of here. So it's not going to be a shutout for us. 8-1. And Yohan Lopez has given up his second earned run of the postseason. It's a disappointing one. We're going to leave him in to face Ramirez, though. We don't really have much of a choice. If this goes poorly, we're going to have to bring in somebody else, I think. Oh, and it does. So I think it is time to get somebody else warming up. A couple of lefties soon up. I'm going to warm up Jared Miller just in case. I don't think we're going to need him, but I'm going to warm him up just in case. JD Martinez. He's a Red Sox postseason hero. Is he going to be a Cleveland postseason hero? I sure hope not. He strikes out. Thank you. Mondesi is going to lead us off here in the 9th with a fly ball to Kai Tom, and that is the first out of the inning. Honestly, this doesn't matter for us right now. We're just trying to get back to the pitching side of things and close this one out. That's deep for Ronnie Dawson, but not deep enough. Zimmer makes the catch near the wall. And I assume Carson Kelly is going to have us go 1, 2, 3 in this inning. He will. He strikes out. And I have, in my excitement, totally forgotten to warm up to Marcus Evans. Oh, can you imagine? Right, well, we're going to put in Miller. And we are going to visit the mound to give us some more time. And then we are going to... We're going to pitch around him. Get as many pitches in the at-bat as possible. And that's fine. I just want DeMarcus Evans in the ballgame. He's as warm as I could have gotten him. That's a huge mistake. I can't believe I did that, but I think it's not going to hurt us. I really hope it's not going to hurt us. Francisco Lindor, 3 outs away. DeMarcus Evans is the man we trust. Swing and a miss. That's 1. Can Kai Tom be 2? 5 pitches for Evans so far. Kai Tom hits this one. Jazz can't get to it. And that is going to be 2 runners on base. Ketel Marte. That was a heck of a battle. 9 pitches for Kai Tom. And now Ketel Marte up. He looks like he's going to get his redemption too. Unbelievable. Oh, why is it never easy? 389 for Ketel Marte. 389. Unbelievable. I mean, I guess we have to get somebody warming up behind DeMarcus Evans. Sherfy and Bradley are the only ones available. If it has to go to somebody else, I want it to go to Bradley. But I'm just hoping it doesn't get there. 8-4. 2 outs is all we need. Gotta get the catcher. That's a frozen rope, but it's right at the left fielder, and Ronnie Dawson makes the catch. Thank goodness. And now we just have to get Bradley Zimmer out. And we'll have done it. It's almost midnight here. 11:55. You can see it up above the balls and strikes, and that's going to be a walk as we head into the morning. Jake Bauers, DeMarcus Evans, tiring, 27 pitches. Can he get it done for us anyway? He can! Yes, 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 yes. That's a World Series, baby. Pop your champagne bottles. Arizona wins the World Series. 8-4, your final score. Oh my goodness, it took us till 1 a.m. But we did it. Oh man, it was never easy. It took 6 pitchers in the end. Jared Miller didn't record an out. Oh, but we did it. Player of the game, Eduardo Escobar, obviously. Had to be. Had to be. So incredible. Jazz Chisholm, Series MVP. Oh, man. That's so good. Look at this quote from me, too. When you wear Diamondbacks on your shirt, you're good at something. Dang right. Let's leave the game. Oh, it feels so good. 2 achievements, but the only ones I care about are champions. So good. Oh, man, it feels amazing. Let's see if we can check the playoff history. Are we in the champions page yet? No, I imagine we'll have to wait for it to flip over. So we'll probably be looking at the Cubs. Yeah, they were the 2020 World Series winners. But it's your 2021 World Series winners, the Arizona Diamondbacks. In the end, it was a staff of John Duplantier, Corbin Burns, Kyle Wright, and Colin McHugh that got it done for us. Let's see. That was 3 out of those 4 were acquired by us. In the lineup, George Valera, Jazz Chisholm, Eduardo Escobar, Luis Gonzalez, Adalberto Mondesi, Seth Beer, Carson Kelly, and Ronnie Dawson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those players acquired in trades and free agent signings. I think all trades, though. DeMarcus Evans, Yohan Lopez, Kevin Ginkel, Joey Kriebel, Jared Miller, Archie Bradley, Jimmy Sherfy, Yusei Kikuchi. Quite a few of those actually left over from the original Arizona Diamondbacks squad that we took over, but the big man who finished it all off for us, DeMarcus Evans, he was acquired in a trade. What a fantastic season, guys. You can't have not enjoyed that. That's a World Series for us. If you did enjoy it, leave a like on the video, not for me, but for the algorithms, and I will see you guys on the next one. It's time to go repeat. Let's do it.